Senglea is a fortified city watching out over the Grand Harbour and the Maltese capital Valletta. It belongs to an area in Malta known as the Free Cities. These free cities, Birgu, Cospicua and Senglea, are famous for their massive fortifications. Also known by its Maltese name, Isla, Senglea is the smallest of these free cities and also the most compact. It is the most part of a residential area protected by the massive seawalls. The Roman Catholic Church in Senglea, known as the Basilica of the Nativity of Mary, is also the parish church, built in 1580 and survived up until the Second World War. It was destroyed by the German and the Italian bombings in 1941, and its restoration was not completed until 1957. What is today the compact fortified city of Senglea was once a hunting ground, and the first known human construction was a church built in the early years of 14th century. The construction of a fort began in 1552, and it led to the construction of the city of Senglea. The city was named after Grand Master Claude de la Sengle. The city remained unconquered during the Great Siege of Malta in 1565, giving it the nickname Civitas Invicita, the unconquered city. The city survived many following events all the way up to the Second World War. The German and Italian air raids of the war left Senglea severely damaged. It took decades to rebuild the city after the war, and the new basilica was completed in 1957. The city that at the beginning of the century had been one of the most densely populated towns in Europe had changed a lot, and before the war the free cities were the home of island's elite and the intelligentsia. Many of these people left the area during the wartime air raids, and few of them moved back. Some of the main attractions include the narrow streets, the steep stairs down to the waterfront, and the huge fortifications around the city. At Senglea Point are the Guardiola Gardens, and one of the best views of Valletta that you can get while keeping your feet on the dry land. It is located on the top of the bastion, and in addition to the Valletta, the view also includes the other areas around the Grand Harbour, such as Marsa and Fort St. Angelo in Birgu. The gardens were built in 1551 and got the addition of the small guard tower at the tip. Many activities take place within the city, and amongst them are the popular regattas, which are traditional boat races which take place on the waters of the Grand Harbour twice a year, on the 31st March and the 8th September. September the 8th is also Isla's biggest celebration, where the town is lavishly decorated and lit by hundreds of light bulbs and spectacular fireworks. More recently, another event has been added to the local calendar, the Senglea Martimo Festival in May and June, which is truly a celebration of the local culture, history, and its relationship with the sea. Senglea has a very nice promenade with the restaurants, and this promenade will take you to the beginning of Cospicua and Birgu. You can visit Senglea by bus from central bus station of Valletta, and it will take you only 15 minutes. Or you can come there from Birgu, which is more famous city, and after visiting Birgu you can come to take a walk along the Senglea.